I've made my decision. I want to become a berserker.
Wise move. If you're serious about this, you'll have to swear an oath. But, as we aren't in Goliad, I'm free to change the oath to suit our purposes. Now, repeat after me. I solemnly pledge.
I solemnly pledge.
To take on my new duties as a cultivator.
To take on my new duties as a cultivator.
To protect the seedlings, watch over them as they grow, and to assume personal responsibility if they do not.
To protect the seedlings, watch over them as they grow, and, something about responsibility.
Close enough. Let's get to the important part. Do you pledge to remain loyal to the Lord of this community?
I suppose so.
Just say yes, or we'll never get this over with.
Yes.
Will you follow his commands and never question him?
Yes.
Then I hereby declare you a member of our community. Take this armor to wear as a sign of your loyalty. It suits you. Okay then, we're almost done. Welcome into our ranks, brother. May the mana send red light to illuminate your path and blah blah blah. In Ragnar's name.
My head. The infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. Ugh, shit.
Ah, a new customer. I see Warlord Rat has admitted you to our ranks. And that is to your advantage. I have unique goods. I even have armor I sell exclusively to berserkers. Of course, I'm only allowed to sell you things that correspond to your rank. So take a look around.
I found the Skyands scouts. They won't be reporting anything back. There were only a few of them, but they'll likely send out more next time.
We'll deal with that when the time comes. I'd say we're off to a good start. A job well done, Jax.
About the military forces of the other factions. I joined the Berserkers.
You always did have a strong affinity with those nature-loving warriors. There's no denying one's roots. By choosing your faction, you have also decided who the Sixth Power will form an alliance with. We'll deal with that in more detail when the time is right.
Is that it?
Almost. There's still one more thing I need to figure out. Until then, you should focus on securing the Bastion. You made Thialg our commander, so speak to him about it. Once that's done, we can work on the next steps.
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done.
The combat troops in the Bastion. Why do I feel like you don't have a plan?
Okay, to be honest...
Shit. I should have guessed as much. I guess I'll just have to improvise. At the very least, I need a good number of loyal comrades. People we can trust. people ready to sacrifice themselves for our cause if it comes to it. Can you do that?
I can vouch for Kaya and my old combat drone.
Well, that's a start. Can you recruit them right away? Tell me. And where is your old combat drone?
I sent Crony U4 on patrol, just before we, If he's not been smashed to pieces, he'll likely be roaming around my old hut looking for me.
Your old hut?
It's where I used to live. Crony U4 is smart enough to have hidden when the invaders attacked.
Excellent. Good luck with your search.
I'm a little rusty. Can you help me?
Sure. I can try to get you back into shape. All you have to do is ask.
Kaya will join us.
Excellent. There aren't many better than her. Always been proud to stand at her side. Okay, but it's not enough. You mentioned others? People you could trust? We need more recruits. Hey, you get around a lot. You must stumble across the odd lucrative business, right? So how about an Alexic donation for the community in the Bastion? It wouldn't just be for the good of the Sixth Power. You'd also get the feeling of having done something good. So, how about it?
I want to donate to the community.
Good. How much Alexic can I put you down for? Very good. I'm sure this will be of benefit to you in other ways, too. I'll ask around and see if there's anyone else crazy enough to support us. Damn. What have I gotten myself into?
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
Thialg wants me to recruit at least 2 reliable comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done.
Hey, did you hear? Billy Idol is playing a concert right now.
What?
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
Okay. And we're talking about the Billy Idol?
The one and only. Amazing, right? He hasn't been here for a long time, but he's back now, and I'm ready to be blown away. I don't know what your plans are, but I'm heading over to watch. Don't miss your chance. Oh, and don't worry about your Bastion. I'll take care of it when I get back.
Follow me.
All right.
Hey, Crony. Better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. I took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious, for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALP headquarters, Ignadon.
I'm okay, Crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
Need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? You've already been monitoring the area for a few days. What's your assessment?
Recent instances of combat at World Heart between Berserkers and Morcon Vandal Squad. Alien invader scout troops sighted. More information needed on alien invaders.
Yeah, same here. Well, I think I know roughly who they are. They've got to be the guys we've been waiting for all these years. The Aware. Highly evolved race. Somehow linked to the origin of ELEX. And they'll be a big problem for us if we don't do something about them. But so far, nobody's been listening to old Jax's warnings. Everybody's too wrapped up in their turf wars to see the big picture. Still, no point whining about it. They're here now, and we're not ready.
Tactical withdrawal recommended.
Don't panic yet, buddy. We still got time. Let's focus on getting out of here in one piece first.
Acknowledged.
Follow me. Who knows how long this will last? Wouldn't it be better if I brought Dex to the fort instead of leaving him with Dawkins? I mean, he was our archenemy not that long ago.
The old man doesn't worry me. Just look at the work he's been doing. His desire to help people seems genuine. And the fort isn't safe right now. Attacks have become all too common. There's unrest in the air. I'd rather keep him close.
When did you last visit Alb HQ? Did you get checked out?
Last depot maintenance, 76 days, 23 hours, 25 seconds ago.
Understood. We haven't been to Ignadon all that much recently, huh? I'm not an expert in robots. I've always been more of a fighter than a technician.
Acknowledged.
Whatever. Your technician in the depot should be able to take a look at your systems. There's turbulent times ahead. Can't afford any malfunctions right now.
Maintenance at Ignadon Depot scheduled for next available date, Commander.
Good. How's things? Are you ready for operation?
All systems at full operational capacity.
That's something at least. Did you miss me?
Commander probability of survival 0.3%.
Well, it would be better if you kept close by. We have a lot to do. I need you to be my central data collection source and spy on the invaders. Let's meet in the Bastion in the north if we get separated again.
Acknowledged.
Run system analysis.
Analyzing. Main protocol optimized.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion. Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
Thialg wants me to recruit at least 2 reliable comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done.
I found my old combat drone. It'll help us.
Good news. An Alb combat drone. Can we rely on it?
I'll vouch for it.
Excellent. You seem to know what you're doing. If we keep control of it, a drone like that will serve us well. Great. Now let's get to work. We have to keep up this momentum.
So what's next?
Time for me to take an inventory. See what we need. You can't help with that, so you're done here. Of course, if you can find more recruits, please keep them coming. Trustworthy or not, I'll take the chance. I need numbers. I can worry about keeping them under control later. The plans for defending the Bastion are set. For now, at least. Keep looking. We need all the help we can get.
We've completed the first stage of our long journey. The Sixth Power has taken its first steps, but now the real work begins. I'm impressed, Jax. I knew you could do this, but I'm still surprised by how efficient you've been.
That's the reason the hybrid, always sent me on the toughest missions, isn't it?
Indeed. And even after all these years, you haven't lost any of your skills. Just as well, we're really going to need them.
I've still got a long way to go. So many difficult situations and demanding people. They all seem to want to determine my fate. And my family's. But I've got decent weapons again, and I'm ready to face the next obstacle. The Sixth Power is now in action, and soon we'll be a serious contender in the battle for Magalan. And I'm part of it, whether I want to be or not. Not much is certain yet. The coming days will reveal more about my special role in the war against the invaders. Meanwhile, the Skyands will be expanding the regions covered in their alien flora. Before long, we'll be in a world we don't recognize, full of creatures that'll change or destroy us. My infection. The Dark ELEX is starting to take over. I'm already feeling the first effects of the disease. I need to get some healing soon, or I won't get the chance to fight my first real battles.
We need to talk about that infection of yours. I've made some startling discoveries about the Dark ELEX. And I'm certain now that, left untreated, the infection will eventually transform you into a Skyanid creature.
that doesn't really help.
Well, we could pump you full of painkillers, but I don't think that's a good idea. One moment of inattention and the infection could overwhelm you. Better not take that risk.
Great.
I've developed a method of extracting specific DNA fragments from infected subjects. So I'm going to need as many different subjects as possible to continue with my research. That's where we should concentrate our efforts next.
What about me? I'm infected. Will my DNA fragments help?
I need samples from subjects that have already mutated. But they can't be from just any Skyanid. I'm going to need exceptionally thermoactive specimens. You'll have to hunt them down and use the method I've devised to extract those DNA fragments from them.
Any activity on the Skyand invasion front?
Things are still relatively quiet. They must be preparing for a major assault. But I'm more concerned about the Morkons at the moment.
Fuck, I'd almost forgotten about them.
They're unpredictable and represent a huge risk in our war against the Skyands. Especially Patriarch Victor. You should speak to him. Try to reach some form of agreement. Nothing would be worse than him attacking us when we least expect it.
So what else have you got for me?
I've received reports from our neighbors to the northwest. It seems the clerics have lost control of some of their own troops. Their headquarters are about to be attacked by a group of malfunctioning robots. You should stop them before they reduce the cleric castle to a pile of rubble. You should talk to Thialg about our defenses. There's still a long way to go before we're properly prepared.
DNA fragments from thermoactive Skyanids. Am I supposed to know what any of that means?
Yes, I know it sounds complicated. But it's really rather simple. It's all about the cell's DNA replication. How actively and stably the cells of the infected subjects transform. The best data I can use is from subjects whose transformation was particularly quick and effective. When it comes to researching Dark ELEX, that could save me a lot of time, and we have precious little to spare. Even things like pieces of skin, scales, or excrement might be enough if they come from highly thermoactive specimens. I've added the relevant data to your adjutor. It will show you promising areas for the DNA fragments I need. Focus your search there.
What if I can't come to an agreement with Patriarch Victor?
Well, just do everything you can to make sure it doesn't come to that. Come back when you've collected your first DNA fragments. The sooner I can work on them, the faster my research will yield results.
Very good.